Okay, so I was doing some number crunching as I always do.
Hmm.
Surprise, surprise. So I kind of figured out our win conditions to um, make it to, I guess, next week, just the final four essentially. So I was kind of on the right track when I mentioned last time we just got to think of this as a playoff game, and we definitely do. But it's not even it's not even like a traditional playoff game. It's like a um, we lose one game in a route essentially is how we need to think about it. So don't want to
That's
add
how the playoffs
pressure.
work.
Well, not a match, a game. So
Oh, a map.
so we
Okay.
got to win like to keep our playoff chances alive. We have to win 2-0. Now there's two conditions where we can win. So the first one can be actually finalized by tomorrow, but it depends on how we do it. So again, for both winning conditions, it has to be 2-0 wins. It can't be a 2-1 or route. So we
Okay.
um, now, having said that, the first condition is to beat them, um, but we can't die hardly at all. That's the first condition. And I'll explain that in a second. Second condition is that we just kind of hope that they don't beat us, and they have two more games after that. So basically, we're either going to beat Gambit Gaming or we're going to beat Artemis. So under any normal season, like we even made playoffs if it was like a regular stacked eight, and the odds are a lot better if you do the math from 8 out of 10 or 8 out of 12 versus 4 out of 7. So it's just harder in those types of brackets. Um, and even all the 7 teams that were in our div probably could have made playoffs under normal conditions if we had full teams and everything. Now, having said that, so the first one, if we win 2-0, that'll give us 3 points. We'll end up tying with Gambit Gaming, and it's going to go through a sequence of checks. The first one is the points, which we tie, which is 19. Second is map differentiation, which will both end at 1. And the third component is KDA, which is killed death assist ratio. And right now we're at 3.8. They're at 4 or 5. So that one, it's a stretch to win, but it's possible. It just really depends on how often we kill them versus how much we stay alive. So I don't know if that's going to affect our draft. I don't know if we want to like choose characters that will survive longer on, something to think about. But obviously we still got to win both games. Now the second condition is against Artemis stacking up that way. So essentially, when we play them tomorrow, um, even if we win 2-1, they'll beat us by just getting one more point. They're currently at 18. We're currently at 16. So essentially, that's well, we just have to win our three. Now, if we win our three, then we kind of have to wait. They do play the rest of the games this week. Um, it's not as well. It's hard to say. They're both kind of like long shots, but we still kind of control it to some degree. But with Artemis, they have the two games that they play against is the number 1 and 2 seed. So in theory, it's possible that they also could lose those series 2-0. Now, if they end up like getting one of those games and tying with us out of 19, that's also going to go through a KDA thing, and I think we actually get the edge on them if that ends up happening with them. So
Okay. Can we just say let's just win and then just like go?
okay,
Like
fine.
it's
I'll,
just,
I'll,
Win
I'll
the
give it. I'll
7.
give. I love this
ah,
stuff. I love this stuff. If you
yeah,
can't
but
tell.
you're putting us to sleep. Like
All
let's
right,
go.
all right, all right. Okay, so
Yeah,
this.
you're not inspiring very much confidence.
All right, all right.
Yeah, let's just fucking
Okay,
win. Like
we got to win 2-0. Got to win 2-0 if
yeah,
we're gonna stay in for next week. Let's leave it at that.
we'll just win. We'll see what happens. You know, let's
All
just
right.
play what we got to do.
Why did I feel that you were gonna say something like that? All right, guys. Well, now you know. I've told you.
Dude, half that shit went over my head, so I don't even know.
Dude, you're my brother. You gotta understand half of what's going on. I'm sure, right?
No, no, no.
All right.
Stats are not my thing.
All right.
Making money, that's my thing.
uh, anyways, so if you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Got to win 2-0 to have a shot.
Yeah.
Let's go win.